So for this lesson, we're gonna go over arpeggios. All right, so we learned how to make our major chords, and now we're gonna actually play the chord not together in a block, but we're gonna play it separately, note by note. So C, E, G, C, and then back to G, E, C. So we do an octave and go back. Alright, so that's the major, and the minor is the same thing. So you're just taking your chord and then you add the octave to it, and then you just play the notes individually. So D, F, A, D, D, F, A, D, A, F, D, F, A, D, A, F, D, F, A, D, A, F, D. Minor, 3 of that, of C, the E minor. Same thing, E, G, B, E, B, G, E. And your F, same thing goes F, A, C, F, C, A, F, F, A, C, F, C, A, F. G, G, B, D, G, B, sorry, G, B, D, G, D, B, D. G, oh, this one is a tongue twister. G, B, D, G, B, B, G. I have to say that slower. And then your 6, which is A minor. A, C, E, A, E, C, A. And then your B diminished. I would do it not with the octave. I'll do it with the diminished 7. Because that's the appropriate 7 for that, the appropriate one for that one. Then you can even go to the octave. So it's B, D, F, A flat, B, A flat, F, D, B. I mean, you could play it. It just don't sound as good if you just play the octave. So that's the arpeggio. Now you use it to make your music sound more lively or better or different. Instead of just playing the chord in a block all the time, you could play it as an arpeggio. Alright, and of course, just like we went over the inversions, you can invert your arpeggio. So you don't have to play it this way all the time. You can play it this way. So I'm still playing C. So regular way. I'm gonna go to the first inversion. Now the second inversion. So I'm still playing C. Back to the regular way. So, all right. You can do it with the minor chord as well. All right, so you'll have your arpeggio for the minor chord. So this would be your first inversion of it. And this would be your second inversion of it. And then back to your regular one. All right, and the diminished chord. this one you have 3 inversions. So the second inversion is this one. So it's D, F, A flat, B, and then your second inversion is F, B. I'm sorry, F, A flat, B, D, and then your third inversion is A flat, B, D, F. Then you go back to the regular way of it. So. Alright, so that you can use arpeggios to do things like that as well. Just makes your music sounds a lot better. Alright, so in this series of lessons that I just went over, I wanted to go over the basics of the chords, the inversions, the arpeggios, and the key of C. So let me just go over everything once more. Alright, we'll start with the scale, the C major scale. I already went over the scale on our first lesson, I believe. If you have not seen it yet, just go back to it so you can get a refreshment. But that's basically the scale. You have your 1, 2, 3, and then your crossover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left hand 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. All right, so we have the scales, and then after the scales, we went over basically how to create your major chords and your minor chord. All right, that was the C major scale, by the way. There's a C minor scale, but we don't need to worry about that right now. So once again, we also went over how to make your major chord, which is to create any major chord anywhere. You just have to find your first note, and then it'll be a whole step, which is half step plus another half step. So whole step, and then to find your third note is whole step, half step, and that's your major. You can find your major chords anywhere using in any key basically, and then your minor chord would be simply to find your first note, and then it'll be whole step, half step, and then whole step to find your minor chords. So the major chord is whole step, and then whole step, half step. The minor chords is whole step, half step, and then whole step. So the reverse of the major chord is the minor chord, and then your diminished chord is all whole step, half step, whole step, half step, and to make it whole step, half step, and then whole step, half step, and then to find your 7, it's the same thing again, whole step, half step. All right, and then you play your octave. So. All right, and then we went over inversions of the chords. All right, so we had a C major chord and the first inversion of it, and then the second inversion. We had a D minor chord, and then the first inversion of it, and then the second inversion of it. All right, I don't believe I went over a lesson for this one, but it's just moving the D down to the bottom, so F, A, D, and then moving the F for your second inversion, A, D, F, and then back to the regular D. All right, and your diminished chord inversion would be, all right, so regular way, first inversion, second inversion, third inversion, and then back to this root form. All right, the root form is the first way you play a chord normally, then the first inversion, then the second inversion. All right, so we went over inversion. The last thing we went over was our arpeggios. All right, the major one, the minor one, and then the diminished one. So that's the 3 chords that we went over: major, minor, and diminished. And we did the inversions, and we did their arpeggio forms. All right, so I hope you guys learned a lot. As usual, if you have any questions, you can always ask, and ready to answer any question that you may have. Feel free to leave comments. Feel free to also like, share this video so that others can learn as well. And there'll be more videos to come. And I can also do videos to break down certain things that I went over. Maybe you didn't understand. Then I'll create another video if you guys need it, so I can just break it down. But I'll need to know what questions you guys have first for me to be able to do those videos for you. So I just hope this video was helpful, and the way I've did the instruction of it. I know it was kind of like a brush up video, but like I said, if you have any questions, any specific questions that you need me to answer, and you also have anything you want to know as far as learning to play the piano, feel free to ask me. You can inbox me if it's on Facebook. You can also comment if it's on YouTube as well, and I'll create more videos to help you guys out. The whole point of this is to help you guys learn how to play the piano. So for me to do that, you will have to give me your questions, ask your questions, and I'll do my best to answer them. All right, guys, so this was a series of videos to help you guys learn how to start playing the piano. So we went over a few things, like I said, like I did over the conclusion of the video, but those were to help you guys learn to get you off. So if you are a very beginner, if you are someone who's never played the piano before but you wanted to always play it, these series of videos will help you to get off the ground, to basically start to learn to play the piano. And like I've always said, any questions that you guys have, feel free to ask, okay? If you leave a comment, all right, I'll be able to see it and answer it in the comment. And if I need to do a video to help you guys as well, I'll do that. I have no problem doing that. So the whole point of this is to help you guys learn how to play the piano. Okay, I also have bass videos that I do. Those are the two instruments that I play. So the bass guitar and the piano. All right, the bass and the piano. So if you play those two instruments and you always wanted to learn how to play them, I'm gonna be creating more and more videos to help you guys out. But the best way to help me out in creating these videos is for you to leave a comment below so that I can know what you guys wanna learn. And the intent of all these videos right now is to help those who have not yet learned to play the piano or have not yet learned to play the bass, and they've always wanted to learn to play it and they didn't have anyone to teach them. And I've created some videos to help you guys begin to learn how to play those two instruments. So once again, I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel, coming back to watch us as we're creating music, as we're helping those who want to learn to play music. All right, so this channel is built for that. Once again, if you are watching me for the first time, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Also, if you're returning, a returning person, someone who's watched my other videos already, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in and always coming back to this channel to learn how to play the piano and also how to play the bass. So thank you guys, and there'll be more videos to come as well. I'll be posting at least one video every week, so don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to hit the bell button as well, so that when I drop any new videos, you'll be aware of it and you'll be able to get those contents through notifications on your whatever device that you are using. So once again, thank you for watching O. Lewis Films, and I hope you have a great day wherever you're at. Thank you.